we were talking about tools. So one of the most common things that I see is like a password manager that just takes people's game up to the next level, making sure that the passwords aren't saved in the browser. And is there any other things like that, that you feel like from a cybersecurity perspective is very, very important? And as you're, giving advice towards these companies from a tech stack, and also security minded background.
So having a password manager should be a non-negotiable for any organization that's working remotely. But even if it wasn't remote, even organizations that are in person, just simply because so much of our work happens digitally, every business, no matter whether they're working remote or not, should be using password management in some sort of form or fashion. Um, the main reason is because, there are certain, one, it helps with the control of the information and access, right? So let's say a team member leaves, right? You don't want them to have it saved on their own personal, the passwords and access is saved on their own personal devices. You want that to be something that's in the password manager so you can revoke that access more quickly. And I talk about personal devices mainly because a lot of small businesses and especially startups do not have the funds and the capital to be able to provide their own technological devices to their team members. So a lot of team members are working in a BYOD, which means bring your own device kind of circumstance. So they are using their own personal devices. And so if you provide them something like 1Password, which is the password management tool I have enjoyed for the last few years, it makes it really easy to give them access to accounts. Like when they first come on board, you immediately give them access to all these accounts because you assigned that to them through the 1Password management system. But also if they roll off, you can quickly and easily revoke that as well. From a security standpoint, I don't think most people realize that the browser passwords, like if you save it in Chrome or Firefox or whatever, those things are not encrypted. They're just hanging out on your desktop. Anybody could if somebody got onto your computer system, your computer got breached in some particular way, they're able to access that information pretty quickly and easily if they want to. Some of them have gotten a little bit better, right? Trying to lock it behind, you have to log in before it'll show you that stuff. But a lot of times those files, I think maybe I need to go back and check, but sometimes those files are just stored on your computer. So again, not very secure.